Miss Laird, did you get me? Chloe?
Yeah, I did, Chloe. I just
Okay.
call out the names I didn't have checked because that's usually easier. But like I said, I got kicked out of my own meeting, so yeah. All right, so what is attached to X?
6.
Good. How is it attached? What operation is connecting them?
Multiplication.
How do we undo multiplication?
Division.
Division. So we are going to divide both sides, and it looks like most of you did that. We're going to divide both sides by 6. And what 6 divided by 6 is 1. And that's what we want to get. That 1 is usually just invisible. All right. Over here, let's see, 6 goes into 52.
8 times.
8. We could leave this as 52 over 6, but that reduces to, there's Adeline. That reduces to 26 over 3. So if you got 26 over 3, you're spot on. You left it as an improper fraction, and that's okay. If you changed it into a mixed number, you should have gotten 8 2/3. Perfect answer. I saw this, and I saw this, and I saw this. Now let's have a conversation about this. Technically, it is 6 repeating, okay? Those of you that got 8.7, you rounded it to the nearest 10th, okay? But if I plug in, so take out your calculators and do 8.7 times 6, do you get 52? You get 52 point something, don't you? Okay, how about if you put in 8.666 times 6? Do you get 52?
Yes.
No, you get 51 point something, right?
51.96.
Yeah, you're close, but you're not exact. And that's because you have rounded the decimal of 2/3. Okay, so if it doesn't terminate, if it doesn't end, you have to go back and use your answer in fraction form. Because if I put 26/3 times 6, do I get exactly 52? Put that in your calculator. 26 over 3 times 6. What do you get? You get 52? Do you know how to put that in your calculators? Yes? No?
What was it again?
Put 26 over 3, put the fraction,
You do.
26/3, and multiply it by 6. Do you get exactly 52?
Yeah.
Yes. So the exact answer is any one of those 3 answers right there. Okay? Yes, this is an approximation. You have rounded to get that answer. All right? So if it doesn't terminate, you always take it back to fraction form. All righty. That. Okay, in the email I sent you this morning, did everybody read the email I sent you this morning? All right, I'm going to have you go to Canvas, and I want you to go to your inbox, and I want you to tell me in the chat how many messages you have on your inbox. So go to Canvas. On the left-hand side where the little mailbox is, the letter is, what's the number that's there? put it in the chat. Oh, Kwame, you need to read some emails. JJ, good job, JJ. Raphael, you've got a lot of emails to read. Good, Bella. Raquel, you got 7. Ooh, James, you got 29. You need to be reading those every day. Good, Rebecca. Okay, Max, that's not bad. It just looks like you didn't read any today. Does anybody not know where to go to see their inbox for Canvas? Okay, so in that email this morning, I posed a question to you about scale copies and area. So I asked the question, if I have a rectangle and it is 1 unit this way and 4 units this way, and I make a scaled copy of it, and let's do a scale factor of 3. So what's this measurement going to be?
3.
3, because 1 times 3 is 3. What's this line going to be?
12.
12. Okay. How do we find the perimeter of a figure, a rectangle?
Add all the sides.
Add all the sides up. So we have 4 and 4 is 8, 9, 10. So the perimeter of this is 10. Do you know what the perimeter of that's going to be without adding up all the sides?
30.
How did you get that? How'd you get
I multiplied it by 3.
3? Let's test it and see. So 12 and 12 make 24 plus 6, because there's 3 over here, makes 30. So I think it was Bella that said she did 10 times 3 and got 30. Okay, perfect. All right, so when you multiply to get the side lengths and any distances, you multiply it by the scale factor. When you're looking at perimeter, you multiply it by the scale factor. Okay, what's the area of this rectangle?
4.
4, because base times height is how we find area. And this will be units squared. I left out my unit. Okay, so am I going to take this 4 and multiply it by 3 and get an area of 12?
No.
No? No, I got a bunch of no's. Well, it worked for perimeter. It worked for the sides. Does it work for area? Does it work for area? Let's see. What is the area of this figure?
Hello.
What is the area of this figure?
36.
36 units squared. How many times bigger is it? 4 times what equals
9.
9 times bigger. Oh. Three. How does 3 become 9?
Times 3.
Multiply 3 by 3.
3 by 3. Would that be 3 squared?
No.
Yep, 3 times 3 is 3 squared. Okay, so did we had the original area and we multiplied it by the scale factor squared to get the copy area. Okay, we're going to test that and see if that holds true. All right, so let's go back to this. I will pull it up on here because it's easier for you to see it on here. There it is. Oops. Okay. View. Present. Okay. So we've kind of talked about this. This is a different figure this time. How does scaling affect the side lengths of the copy? So how did scaling affect the side lengths of that copy?
It affected it by, wait,
Did it add it or did it multiply it?
Multiply and they got bigger.
It got bigger. So is the scale factor going to be greater than 1 or less than 1?
Greater.
Greater. What is the scale factor to go from the small rectangle to the big rectangle?
3.
3. Okay. So it is 3 times bigger. So the original length times the scale factor gives us the copy length. Okay. So that worked the same as the problem we did up there. How about the distances? If I knew this was 5 right here, whoops, I clicked too soon. This would be 15 right here, right? Because 5 times 3 is 15. So the original distance times the scale factor is going to give us the copy distance. Okay. How about perimeter? What's the perimeter of this? What's the perimeter of the small rectangle?
12.
12.
12. What's the perimeter of the big rectangle?
36.
36.
36.
So is 12 times 3 36?
Yes.
Yes, and that was the scale factor. So the original perimeter times scale factor gives us the copy perimeter. Okay, now let's talk about area. What's the area of this?
8.
8. What's the area
8.
of this?
36.
30.
No, it's not. What's 12 times
72.
72.
So how many times bigger is it? It is
9.
9 times bigger,
9.
which would be the scale factor squared. Okay? Makes sense? All right, so what you are going to do now is, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's try this again. I wanted to go to Canvas. Skip out of that. Canvas. All right, you can either go through modules or you can go through the playlist. It doesn't matter. It all takes you to the same place. So you should have Thursday, September 10th discussion. If the image doesn't show, then try Chrome. If it doesn't show on Chrome, try Safari. If it doesn't show on Safari, try the app. And if none of those work, then email me and I'll send you a picture of it. Okay, so it looks like, well, Joseph, you didn't answer the question. You didn't prove it.
Sorry.
Okay, well, you can go back in and resubmit, okay?
I don't know what happened that time.
All right, so once you do your discussion, make sure you write in a complete sentence, start with a capital letter and end with a period. You're going to click on next. This is going to take you to the lesson page. Today's learning goal is let's build scaled shapes and investigate their areas. Now, there are 3 activities. You are going to skip activity 2. Activity 1 is an interactive digital activity. You can go to this website and it will take you and let you do it. When I did the video, I used the manipulatives. I used the little tiles. So you can watch the video where I actually create them if you'd like. Okay, so you're going to do activity 1.
Wait, I'm just wondering, how does it take you to that website when it won't look like when I click on these and it takes me to here, it won't let me work on them.
Okay, you have to open it up in Acrobat. I'll help you with that afterwards, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to skip activity 2. Then you're going to do activity 3. And activity 3 says your teacher will give you a figure with measurements in centimeters. So I am going to show you where that is. See where it says activity 3 figures right here, PDF? You're going to click on that and you will see these figures. Notice these are all the same. You're going to do this figure and this figure. You're going to do the parallelogram and the triangle because you don't have a partner to work with. So you're going to have to do both of them. All right? When you finish those activities, and you are welcome to watch the video, and there are 2 videos because my iPad decided to shut down in the middle of recording, so it ended up making 2 videos, but it's all one lesson. When you finish that, then you're going to pull up the PDF for the practice problems. You're going to do them on here and then save it to your math folder. And then you will click mark as done up at the top and you'll click next and you'll enter your answers for the practice problem on that page. If you should be getting 100s on your practice problems. If you don't get a 100, then zoom in and let me help you so you can get a 100. Okay?
Okay.
Do we understand everything we're doing today?
Yeah.
Rebecca, you have your
Yes.
hand up. Did you have a question, Rebecca?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Stay on if you need help with anything. You're welcome to stay on and just turn off your camera and mute yourself if you think you want to get some help in the middle of it. And I'll be happy to help you. I will stay on. All right. Get to work.
Bye.
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 Bye. Have a good day. Who said they didn't know how to write on with Acrobat? Did they already zoom out?
Me.
Is that you, Dominic?
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to make you a co-host. Do you know how to share your screen?